Friends and family on opposite sides of the Canadian border can now finally hug each other for the first time in more than a year. But the travel restrictions put in place because of the pandemic have not fully lifted. Hannah Yashibi joins us live now from the port of entry in Van Buren with just a glimpse of all the strain that uncertainty has caused. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Cindy. Desperate, anxious, stressed is how many families and businesses here in Van Buren are feeling. This is a border town that relies heavily on that lost traffic. And right now, many are hanging on by a thread.
It's been very, very difficult. I mean, when you lose 75 to 80% of your customers, you have to make ends meet on 15 to 20% of your income.
The most difficult year for Kevin Parent, keeping the lights on at Parent's Country Store, has been and remains a challenge, but he's making it work.
We closed the freezer down, we changed our hours of operation. Last year, we were closed on Sunday altogether.
Customers like Jana Morrow had to adjust. The border may be open now, but she says requirements to get across are a headache.
My mother lives in Canada. I haven't seen her in almost 2 years. This week we can cross, but we need a PCR test. They won't take antigen tests. It's hard to get a PCR test and it'll cost you a lot of money just for that day.
Today, driving an hour just to get that test. Her mother lives 5 minutes crossing the border.
She's 78 years old, you know, it's really, really tough. You can't help her, you can't go visit, you can't take her out, you can't do nothing.
So tough, Parent says he would have closed if he knew his business was going to get so bad.
And I had customers coming in and saying, that border's not going to be open till like maybe the end of next year. And I'm like, oh, no. And here we are in August of next year.
What has kept him open? The legacy that he promised to carry on. His parents opened the store 38 years ago, and now he tells me he's taking things one day at a time. If you're a U.S. citizen and you're planning on crossing the U.S.-Canadian border, there's a long list of requirements you must meet in order to be able to cross, and we have all of those details on our website and mobile app. Reporting live in Van Buren at the U.S.-Canadian border, I'm Hannah Yashibi, News Center, Maine.